All right, another break here on Bayou Time News Break. We're going to go to the governor of the state of Louisiana as for a good part of the afternoon he addressed the COVID-19 Delta variant that is taking place across the nation and in Louisiana. Louisiana's seen some high numbers. Let's now listen in to the governor of the state of Louisiana, John Bel Edwards.
As many of you have already seen by now, our latest numbers further confirm that we simply have to do more. Today, we reported 11,109 cases on 81,000 tests. We are up to 1,984 inpatient hospitalizations across the state of Louisiana for COVID. And today we also report 28 deaths. That brings our total to 11,026. It is heartbreaking because, if you've heard me say many times, and I'm sure that you all know this, those are not just numbers. Those are our brothers and sisters, our mothers and fathers, aunts and uncles. Those are fellow Louisianans who are no longer with us, and that is heartbreaking. It has become extremely clear that our current recommendations on their own are not strong enough to deal with Louisiana's fourth surge of COVID. In fact, nobody should be laboring under the misapprehension that this is just another surge. We've already had 3 of these. This is the worst one we've had thus far. Looking ahead to tomorrow, we will report more hospitalizations than at any other point in the pandemic. Case growth per capita is the highest in the country, and the second place state is not even close. And the positivity of cases is more than 13%. I expect it'll grow up again the next time we compute that. And therefore, there is nothing on the horizon, no signs on the horizon that things are about to flatten in terms of case growth and so forth and start coming down. So I hope the people across the state of Louisiana will let that sink in just a bit. We're the worst in the country in terms of this COVID surge, and that is because of the Delta variant, which is a game changer, and the fact that, quite frankly, not enough people have been vaccinated here in Louisiana. So today I am temporarily reinstating the Louisiana statewide mask mandate for all people, both vaccinated and unvaccinated, when they are indoors and in public. This will be effective Wednesday. I've already signed the proclamation, but it's been our recommendation since Friday before last. And I'm asking individuals, don't wait till Wednesday to come into compliance with this. There will be a lot more transmission between now and then if you wait. This mask mandate includes all children age 5 or in kindergarten and all adults, with the exception of a few who are unable to wear masks for reasons that are spelled out in the order. And by the way, that order is available online, and it will be, I should say, by the end of this press conference. The mandate mirrors the CDC recommendations and the recommendations of the American Academy of Pediatrics that all people wear masks when they are indoors, but it goes beyond simply a recommendation given the seriousness of Louisiana's COVID-19 surge and the very obvious lack of adherence by too many people in Louisiana of the recommendation that's been in place over the last 10 days. Simply put, there's a dangerous amount of COVID spreading in Louisiana right now. And while approximately 43% of our entire population has taken one shot of the vaccine, only 37% of our state is fully vaccinated. So while vaccinated people are in fact more protected than the unvaccinated against COVID infection, and far more protected from serious illness and death, based on recent CDC data, vaccinated individuals who do get infected have just as much virus in their systems as those who are unvaccinated, meaning they likely can spread the virus to others simply because of the power of the Delta variant. It's at least twice as contagious as the previous strains of COVID, and that's why we all need to wear masks. I've already signed the order. It includes many of the small exceptions to the mandate that existed previously. However, this, as I said, is a mandate for everyone 5 and older in Louisiana. It's worth noting, however, that the CDC and LDH both strongly recommended that children aged 2 to 4 also wear masks when they are indoors in public as they can. And this is especially true because they cannot be vaccinated. The vaccines can't be administered to anyone under 12 years old. And quite frankly, we only have about 12% of kids who are 12 and older who've actually been vaccinated. And so, yes, this does include school campuses. Everyone on a K through 12 campus, a college campus, university campus, regardless of their vaccination status, are covered by this mandate. It's vitally important that we protect our children, especially those who are too young to be vaccinated. And quite frankly, there's a dangerous and demonstrably false idea that children don't get COVID, or that they can't get COVID, or that they don't suffer severe cases of COVID, or this disease doesn't have an impact on them.
All right, we'll take a short break. We'll be right back with the governor of the state of Louisiana.